So, I have conquered the forest and gotten the handmaiden's ladle, which I'm not going to use. I just thought it would be nice to have. And I thought you should join me for my RP walkout, which I'll speed up to 4 times. Nah, I'm just running. Anyway, sunlight. What have we here? A town ravaged by time and war. Oh wait, yeah, I need to go get the thing. Secret thing. A magical secret thing. Potentially, well, actually, not even potentially, very, very shortly, actually. Mainly because I'm going to take a route that a lot of people aren't going to take, and a lot of it I'm going to skip, because my general way of playing video games where you can level up is to find a good place and farm and grind. And I know that, I mean, in this game, it's like there's a lot of skill involved, and you should be able to use your skill over your levels and whatever. But I mean, yeah, I can play that way. I learned a lot by trying to play that way. That's just not how I play. I enjoy killing trash and killing bosses, and I enjoy all of it. So I wanna play it fully. Now I understand. I understand a lot of other people's points of view on that. Not wanting to clear every single monster in the game, and there are some places where I don't do that, like the Black Gulch later on, where it's all poison and dogs and whatnot. I don't kill all of those because I'm honestly, I died so many times trying to get to the boss in the Black Gulch that I was just like, screw it. I'm gonna find some speedrunner of this game because I literally had it for like I bought it. I bought it pre-release. As oh god, no pigs, no pigs, no pigs, don't go go away. I'm gonna rest the bonfire. Um, so I'm just gonna find some speedrunner, even though I've only had the game for a day. I'm sure there's some speedrunner who has already beaten the game in like I don't know an hour. And there was, and I still watch him play video games because he's real awesome. But I started watching him because of his speedrun of this, because he showed me the way that he gets through it, and it's just a run past pretty much half of the stuff, more than half of the stuff, all of the stuff on a speed run. But so like there's some areas that with my skill and even with my strat that I can't beat without changing it up. Which I like, change it up every once in a while because the whole game can't play exactly the same way. But, in the beginning, I like my way of doing it in the beginning. So there's going to be some skipping or fast forwarding once I'll probably show you what I do first. Um, yeah, beautiful graphics. I don't have them. I don't think I have them turned all the way up. I think I have them turned down. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can record with them turned up. So hold on. And we're back. I changed the settings and watching the recording. It's on another screen, and I can't see any jittering or anything. I mean, I'm playing at 60 frames a second. It's only recording at 30 because YouTube only shows 30. So why would I try to record it at 60? That would just slow down my computer for no real reason. So did that. It looks like it's going pretty well, and everything is beautiful. I mean, except the fire still looks like, I mean, face it, the fire looks like video game fire. Video game fire never looks good. Like even in what was it? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie, where everything had like real high textures. That, like the modeling was weird. Like the people weren't really shaped as much like people, but and like the movements were weird. And obviously, it was a Final Fantasy game, so there was jumping and sword slashing through buildings and magic and stuff. And you know, some of that didn't look quite right, but it all looked really good. But then there was this scene where there was fire, and it pretty much looked like about half of the quality of that bonfire up there up close, and it was a real up close shot. Like, I don't understand how they dropped the ball on that. Or maybe they just didn't care. I mean, there was a point at which they actually said, we kind of slacked on some of it because if we wanted to make it look more real, we would have just made a live action movie. You know, so there's that to consider. Maybe they could have done better and they didn't, but I think it was just them being lazy. Now, you can go this way, around this wall, to go to the little foresty area, which I'm going to do first. And actually, first, remove you, replace you with that. Oh no, never mind. Not you. You. Alright, with that. Do I have a... Sorry, when did I get a morning star? Whatever. I'm not even using a morning star. I really don't care. And at some point I'm going to use a shield, and I don't remember what's in this chest. It might be a shield, which is why I was thinking about a shield. I don't know. Associative memories are very interesting. Nope. Coin. The shield is on the way to the other area. Towards Faith Chick. Anyway. What was I talking about? Quality. Beautiful. I mean, some of the real up-close textures on, like, the walls are real weird, but, like, skin? Nice. Honestly, the first time I opened this door, I thought that, like, as it creaked open under it, we're just, like, a bunch of guys kneeling down. We're gonna have swords, like, swinging them at your feet. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it's because it's a Dark Souls game? Or it's a Souls game. They all are like that. I mean, later on, there's a part which you could not possibly know about, like, beforehand. There's one. Alright, first, there's the part that you could know about, and then there's the part that you couldn't know about. The one that you can know about is, you can, above a door, you can see through little windowy bits that there's, one of the big trolley guys from the beginning. You can see him, right? Which is, you know, so you kind of know that something's going to happen, and if you try to open that door, like most enemies, behind the weak wooden doors, when you try to open it, they will crash through it and attack you and junk. So, you know, you kind of get the hint that this guy behind this door is going to crash through it. And he does. But then there's a door almost right after that that has no window, that's just a solid door. Which, you know, another guy comes crashing through. Which your only hint that that would happen is that a guy just did it. But I don't think that's a very good hit. I think that one was specifically meant to kill a bunch of people who thought they were good at the game at that point. Because that's not until one of the castles. Well, the castle. That's not until the castle. Uh, Mage strats. And if you watch my videos on Dungeon Man, it's pretty much the same strategies. Either dodge away or fight them one at a time. When maybe you're not meant to fight them all at once, but most people would in the same situation fight them all at once. So like I'm very good at strategically splitting up enemies when they're not smart. And these enemies are not smart. Some of the bosses though, like I haven't beaten this game, okay? I just kind of played it enough to know what was going on. And on one character, which I live streamed, oh, well, okay. No. No! Douchebag. Come on, where are you, douchebag? Bag. Of. Douche. Okay. See, like this. They want to climb down the ladder. Honestly, if that guy hadn't done that not plunging attack, but if he hadn't done that attack, most of this would have gone really well. Because he fell down under me, behind me, faster than me, so there was a problem there. Anyway, so you can do that with those guys, you can do that with these guys too. Now, honestly, if you start as any other class and just go into being a sorcerer, then you can pretty much just melee all of those guys pretty easily. Like if you start out as a knight, it's really easy. Melee all of those guys down. But if you start out as a sorcerer, then you end up with more souls. And I just got shot with an arrow. You just shot me with an arrow. Shooting arrows too fast, bub. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe. My psychic? But I'm not going to fight the Hide Knight yet because I want to. I don't think I can. Actually, no. Well, no, I only have 3 soul arrows left, so I really don't think I can. Honestly, I probably should have meleeed some of those guys. There's a faster way to go down that way, but you do get hurt, and I just did use a healing item, so I don't want to use another one. I could get that item. I don't know what it is, and I don't think it's worth it unless it's one of those hero souls, so I'm actually going to go get it. Because I know that there is one. It is a soul. And I didn't get hurt that much. And it pretty much did the same thing that I was going to do anyway. I probably could have meleeed some of those guys had some soul arrows left over. Maybe I would have been able to kill the Hide Knight now. I call him Hide. Hide, Heide. I don't know. I have not found a single person who can definitively say with any reason why or if it's one or the other. So yeah. I'm not going to kill him right now because I don't think I can. I don't have that many spells and I don't have any good weapons. I don't have good armor. And I'm not skilled against that guy. That one in particular. Like, he's horrible. I mean, I could try to kill him now, but why? Why would I do that to myself? I'm going to go this way. That's what you get with the poise ring. You get that extra poise damage. No. Alright. So I used my last soul arrow, so that's kind of useless. I'm gonna put the other dagger up here. Just because dual wielding is alright. Can I power stance? No, I can't. I can't even power stance daggers. Thank you. Now these guys I do speed strat, just I'm just gonna run past them if I can. I think I can. I'm gonna come back and kill them later. Because here is old lady. Now there was sort of a speedrun strat here, but you can't do it anymore. They actually patched it because right here is the wall that is the shortcut later, and you could just buy a bomb, walk up to this wall, do this, and throw it, and it would still hit the powder barrels on the other side. I'm gonna go get this item and kill this guy. It would hit the powder barrels on the other side. And blow up the wall, releasing the shortcut, even though you haven't gone through any of that stuff yet. But they fixed that, and honestly, I didn't know about it until after they fixed it. So, you know, I never got to do it. Looks awesome, though. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to buy something. Anything. I'm going to buy something. Buy anything. There are two things I need to buy. Oh, I can get the other one. Yeah, I can get the other one later, but I need this one. Actually, that would help me too. So, 1, 2, 1. I don't want to have any extra souls just in case I am a noob and die doing something real dumb, but I do want that. Mainly for, you know, the reasons. I need to raise my attunement. So I can't even use it yet. Oh, I already have. So yeah, there's that. Now, the fire down here. More correctly is down there in a cave. And I'm going to go backwards because backwards is actually easier. Backwards is easier because most of the enemies aren't already facing that way and expecting you. Because, you know, they are the other way. I mean, they're set up to attack you in that direction, so why go that way? Plus, you get a human effigy. Go this way. Which up? Oh god, I forgot about that guy. I'll tell you though, usually I forget to buy the lockstone and I end up just spending my levels, and at this point I would have enough to use the 60 soul arrows. Usually. Dumb. Not so dumb. But they're set up to attack you in the other direction. Like, they're even all just facing that way. I don't know, I've done it both ways. This way seems easier to me. It might not actually be easier. I mean, it might just be a personal preference thing. I don't know. Plus, it helps to have the soul arrow just because that makes it fairly easy. Now, there's something in here that if you don't kill all those people, some of them will come in here unless they actually drop down from the top. I'm not sure. But, no. So, but when you go in here, people actually do come down from the top. And you kind of have to fight them off before you can actually do anything in there. There's 2 guys. Okay, good. Boom. Now, funny thing is, when you use the binoculars, you can actually get a headshot, which will do more damage on people. Soul of a Proud Knight. That's what I was looking for. In here is the Flame Sword, Flame Longsword, which I don't have the stats to use right now. But with the Soul of the Proud Knight, or Fire Longsword. With the Soul of the Proud Knight, I'll be able to use it because I'll be able to turn in all those souls. Oh, no, I'm gonna break you. Yeah, making me waste my soul arrows like that. There's only one way to get back up, and that requires you to kill at least one person unless you feel like running past him. Ooh, items. If I'm not mistaken, 2 life gem. I was about to say that, but then my thoughts like ran together. Anyway, so it's easier actually if you kill this guy who before I killed with my weapons. This time I'll try to cheese him, I guess. Yep. No one else. No more takers. Now, usually I kill these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys. No more soul arrows. Usually that guy drops a firebomb. I mean, he doesn't usually drop a firebomb. If he drops a firebomb, that makes it a lot easier to get through the shortcut because then you have a free firebomb and not have to buy one. Or have to remember to buy one because you can get to the powder barrels and be like, oh, I have a firebomb. I can probably use it on these barrels. You know, otherwise you have to have some forethought, which, you know, some people don't manage all the time. Let's go ahead and kill this guy for a few extras. You, stand up. The reason I bought the Lockstone, which cost me 4,000 souls, which in the very, very, very beginning, this is a lot. So, it's also the 4,000 souls that I got from fighting all of those bull things. Anyway. E, also very important. Now. Wait. Here. I think is... No, this isn't. Might be. We'll see. We'll see if all of that confusion was actually worth anything. Boom, boom, boom. Now this room has a person in it. Very lucky there. Also, hand axe. My plan, my short-term plan, which is not going to last me very long in this game. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna last me very long in this game. But my plan in the short term is to dual wield Flame Longsword and the Hedonite sword, who I'm going to kill shortly. And mainly that's going to last me quite a long time because I'm going to be a hexer. So I'm going to be growing my int and faith, which are the things that grow your fire and lightning damage. Honestly, eventually I'll probably just turn it into a fire Hedonite sword. Or a poison Hedonite sword. I'm gonna end up with a poison weapon because poison weapons are always useful. What am I coming to you for? No, I'm going back. Going back to spend some levels and to open the blacksmith, level the sword once just to make it a little bit better. And then that's 10-9. I have to get to 10. Oh, no. I have to get to 10-9. Means I have to use all my souls, which a lot of people who run the game faster than I do might not be able to get to 10-9. A lot of people that run the game faster than I do would have just gone straight to the giant. And then used all those souls to level. And that's probably a good idea. But I'm not confident enough in that boss fight to do that. Oh dear. Nope. There we go. That'll immediately help me. But I want to get to 10-9 before I fight the giant so I can use the flame longsword. Also, let me use the shard. Bearer of the curse. Okay. Now, the way that I'm going to do this is by going to the sunken new Londo. Or sunken anal Londo. Sunken Londo. Old Londo. And I'm gonna cheese all of the knights. Not all of them, actually. I'm not gonna cheese all of them because I'm not strong enough to cheese all of them, but I am strong enough to cheese some of them. I'm totally going to do. Because if I don't, I will die. But cheesing them is really, really easy. And there's a reason for that. Is because they're big and slow. And if you're paying attention, they will not hit you. There's a very, very simple way for the normal guys. There's a very, very simple way for the sword and board guys to not hit you. And that's not on this guy. Soul of the Lost Undead. That's useful. Souls are always useful. Anyway, the first guy that we're going to face, honestly, I can kill with a dagger. 2 daggers. I could probably cheese him, but I'm not going to fight him from here because he already has a head start.